Time for Pisces. Hello. So you got this Neptune-Jupiter thing going on. It's all about relationship. You know, and if you want to be in a relationship, it's all about compromise. I live in a culture that really prides the individual. Do you know that the whole Western United States prides the individual? Do you know that there are more single males than single females overall in the western half of the United States? That is fact. Because they pride the individual. And the men are men, and the sheep are nervous. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the exception are cities like Portland and Seattle. I mean, they don't. I mean, San Francisco's kind of a mixed bag with the neighborhoods and whatnot. But, you know, you've got this situation, though, where overall people pride that, and there's not a lot of impetus for cooperation. Okay. But with Jupiter in the 7th house, it's all about cooperation. With North Node in the 7th house, you need to do this. It's like you desire to make peace happen. And I think when we do, you know, one of my astrology buddies, this gal named Kathy Rose, I thought said something really interesting in one of her little social network statements. And that was that, you know, why don't we just take the best ideas out of all of them and put them together instead of winner take all? And I do like that. I do like the idea of people working together. I do also feel like a lot of these people that are running for president are super not into helping the common American. In fact, they're so completely out of touch with what's going on with the common person in the street but they're brilliant in that they're able to get them to become team players for the richest, most privileged Americans and hate themselves and all their neighbors and be fine with that richest 0.5% punishing them, building jails for them, doing anything miserable to them. They're like, oh, but we're free and we're rich. You know, it's like that. It's like, oh no. And there's no more global climate change. I'm like, oh God, yeah, you're right. Not. Somebody just pinch me and tell me I'm in a strange nightmare. But you know, National Geographic talked about this. People get cues from their social situation and they want to go, that social group determines what's truth for them. Even if they know it's not truth. They go along with it for the survivability of being able to get along. People's Republic of China, perfect example of this. Soviet Union, very much so. Nazi Germany, very much so. New World Order, getting there real quick. Hell in a handbasket, folks, you know. So for you, it's like, you gotta have compassion for the ignorance. You can't fight ignorance with violence. You can't fight ignorance with intolerance. You can only do it with seductive love and just a little bit of education. A little bit of food, a plate of food, maybe a little story about how to be a better person. You know, that's all we got right now. And for you, you're a leader right now. This new moon is about you entering into your leadership, taking over areas in a good way, in a just way, so that we can be prepared for moksha, which is liberation, and more opportunities to love. And I want to be with you next week. We'll do this again. Cosmic Kev and the Planetary Persuader, as we have a special winter solstice celebration next week. Look forward to being with you.